everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Scoot Henderson is out there with Davis. And for the Rockets, Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Magician is out there with Durant, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg in this Game 3 of group play. Undefeated teams in this NBA Cup tournament.
Here we go.
You know, something's got to give, right?
And this is where that competitive instinct of the players starts to kick in. And Kevin, the cup may not be the Larry O'Brien trophy, but neither one of these teams wants to take that first L in the tourney.
Now here's Thompson. KD finds Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Green missing. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Henderson outside. Pass to Davis. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
So the Portland TrailBlazers able to put the first points up on the board. Now, here's Şengün. Tight defense on him. Banks kicks to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. Buries the jump shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Avdia. Henderson with the screen for Avdia. And it's KD with the rebound. And here's Green outside. That one doesn't go. The TrailBlazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And so just over a minute and a half played. Grant outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
And Grant drops them both.
Well, with a guy like Grant, you know he's going to find ways to contribute across the board.
Thompson looking for an opening. Right side Durant. Over Grant. And that one's good. Durant.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Sengun covering. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Rockets on defense. Here's Avdia. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. And Coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside, Green. Thompson, a screen on Grant. And here's Green outside. And another three for Houston.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Henderson with the screen for Davis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's KD. TrailBlazers knocking down the tray. He's off from 17 feet.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Davis, the pass to Henderson. Grant on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And a chance for three the old-fashioned way for Grant. He finds a way to make the most of his chances.
Freaks check in for Houston. The TrailBlazers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. You look at the Rockets, and they're off to a hot start in their NBA Cup, currently 2-0.
Yeah, they're in a good position, but a win tonight puts them into a great position. 3-0 probably means you're into the next round. Everything to play for here at home.
And then, when you talk about Portland, they won their first 2 games of group play. Can they make it 3 straight here tonight on the road?
And it won't be easy, but the motivation level is high. This is what the league wanted in creating the Cup, making these early season games matter.
Well, Grant has added range, but hasn't lost anything in close.
Bledsoe outside. Outside, Green. Shot to stop the run. The Rockets with another miss. TrailBlazers leading by 4. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Davis. There's the 3. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Houston moving it around. Şengün with the ball. Now Bledsoe, defended by Avdija. The Rockets with another miss. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Mavericks in Dallas. Grant surveying the D. Pass to Davis over Green. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
On the wing, Green. Shoots over Grant. Green, no luck. And Portland with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. And here's Avdija to the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Rockets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Attention! All to the floor right now. It's your
And now a quick review at the numbers for Thompson. Averaging 9 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Tipped away. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The TrailBlazers third.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Bledsoe. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Şengün. Trying to get something going. Banks, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
No good from Grant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Banks. His last outing, he had 8 points. Screen by Şengün. And out of bounds as the TrailBlazers gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Portland. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Houston, they're in 5th place.
And for the TrailBlazers, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Now, here's Grant. 7 points in the game. Banks with a rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Grant outside. Avdija, the pass to Grant. Clock at 6. Inside. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail by 3. Outside Banks. Shoots over Grant. Banks, no good. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Henderson. Shoots the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Now, part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Thompson passes to Green. They set the pick. Puts up a three. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 9 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Pass to Kamare. Trailblazers moving the ball around. There's the pick. Fires it up. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Well, look, good teams just find ways to win, even when they aren't playing their best.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Klingon. And Capella sends it back.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around the shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
Now Eason. Outside, Jones launches a three, hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Trailblazers trail by 4. He's covered by Eason. He lobs it up.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Shepard with the ball. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Trailblazers shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Down low. Pass to Klingon. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Up and in on the layup.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork it.
Jones against Holiday. Jones looking for an opening. Eason gets a wide open look. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Holiday. We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Now Now here's Bledsoe. Defense right on him. Fires top of the key. And it's Houston with another.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamare. Holiday up top. And Klingon has it in the corner. Outside Holiday. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bledsoe outside. Holiday against Jones. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Shepard missing. Here's Kamare. Now Sharp. Over Shepard. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Houston in the lead. Tari Eason is out there with Durant, and it's Green. Then there's Shepard, and it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Eason. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O's standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get one of 2. TrailBlazers trail by 3. Here's Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The TrailBlazers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Davis.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Shepard. Henderson defending. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Durant hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Davis looking for an opening. Now here's Henderson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Oklahoma City. And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Houston on D. 3-point lead. Klingon was screen for Henderson. Nice jump shot. Good. Henderson's got 5 now.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Durant. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Dallas. 3-pointer. Does not score with that shot. It's his 2nd miss against 2 made shots. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his 1st foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Rockets making a change here. Banks is checked in. And the TrailBlazers making a change here as well. Avdia is checked in. Rockets on defense. Pass to Klingon. Outside, Davis. Grant with a screen on Green. And here's Davis for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Durant against Grant. Durant, the pass to Shepard. This one for 3. The shot that time, not on target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Avdia. Grant for 3. Again, the miss by the TrailBlazers.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
To the paint, here's Green. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. And here is Şengün. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Davis with the bucket.
Davis, the assist.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now, here's Green. He's got 13. Six on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Murray's checked in for Grant. And he sinks the second. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Davis. Murray kicks to Davis. Henderson outside. 6 to shoot. Clinging the screen for Henderson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. So for the TrailBlazers, their last game, a win against the Thunder. Here's Şengün. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here's Henderson. He has 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Inside from down low. Uses the glass to drop it in. That's 7 points from Scoot Henderson.
Well, sometimes you got to go in there and play big, and that's what Scoot did.
Here's Banks. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Banks has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Rockets. The TrailBlazers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Avdia with it. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City. A three-pointer is right on target. Avdia's got 5 points so far.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Şengün. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. The shot's good from Banks.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here are the TrailBlazers now, after the Rockets pick up 3. It's tipped. Avdia with it. Now Avdia defending. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Houston.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Şengün kicks to Durant. Pass to Thompson. Şengün with the ball. Good. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
The TrailBlazers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Dorian Smith's checked in for Kevin Durant. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The TrailBlazers third.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Houston on D. Thibault finds Henderson. Outside, Avdia. Again, the miss by the TrailBlazers. Rockets leading by 6. Şengün passes to Thompson. Now, Finney Smith takes the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Of the two offenses, here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Henderson. Following the 3 by Houston.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Now, here's Thompson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. TrailBlazers trail by 9. Avdia on the wing. Finney Smith defending. Here's Henderson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Henderson's got 9.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Thompson passes to Finney Smith. Back to Thompson. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. The TrailBlazers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Throws it up high. And here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And here's Banks. Houston moving it around. Finney Smith with it. On the wing, Green. Another miss by Houston.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And coach, this guy, Matisse Thybulle, he really changes what you can do on offense with his defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thybulle's as good a defender as there is in the league. He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use. Here's Henderson, following the score by Houston. And Murray now top of the key. Outside, Avdia. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The TrailBlazers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
The TrailBlazers switch, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, That's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific score. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. TrailBlazers trail by 7. Capella covering. There's the screen. Holiday with the 3. The Rockets pull it in. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland TrailBlazers. On Monday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And that one falls for Prince. And both free throws good for Prince. Here's Holiday, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Kamara. Finney-Smith defending. Prince against Sharp. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And stolen by Sharp. Bible on the wing. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Thompson passes to Bledsoe. Now Finney-Smith. Thompson finds Finney-Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Kamara. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Bledsoe outside. Prince the screen. And Bledsoe, here we go. Prince outside. Launches it. The shot off that time. TrailBlazers trail by 3. Down low. Stolen by Prince. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I like it whenever Capella goes up strong inside because it sometimes forces defenses to compromise.
Rockets have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. And he makes both free throws. .130 left in the second quarter. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland TrailBlazers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Williams from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Bledsoe looking around. Capella sets a screen for Shepard. Another miss by Houston.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Shepard with the ball. Lets it go with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Shepard's got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Sharp. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 12 points for him.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Bledsoe, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Shepard, guarded by Holiday. And it's Capella missing.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
To the inside. It's stolen by Shepard. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if you can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Taking a look at Houston, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so it's Houston with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the court for the TrailBlazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Davis is out there with Scoot Henderson. Now here's Green. Shoots. From the top of the key, he buries it. Green's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. Now here's Davis. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 14. Rockets leading by 3. Outside Banks. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Green. Fires the 3. That shot off. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And here's Henderson. For the tie. Banks with the rebound. Banks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Thompson. Now Kevin Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. KD's got 10.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Thompson against Davis. Back to Henderson. Shoots over Banks. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Henderson. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Banks. It's Durant on the wing. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Grant. TrailBlazers trail by 4. Avdia with it. Picked up by Thompson. Avdia kicks to Henderson. Outside, Davis. Here's Grant. 5 on the clock. Pass to Henderson. A 3-ball. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And here is Şengün. Durant just inside the line. That doesn't go either for KD. TrailBlazers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Henderson inside the 3-point line. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. That gives them the lead. He's got 9.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Banks. 5 points in the game. Green up on top. He's guarded by Davis. And it's blocked. Avdia. Left side, Grant. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Banks has got 6 rebounds in the game. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Durant for 3. The Rockets with another miss. Portland leading. Grant the pass to Davis. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Stolen by Henderson. TrailBlazers moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. And it's the Rockets on the break. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And here's Davis for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Banks has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Scoot Henderson.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Jones checked in for Kevin Durant. And the TrailBlazers making a change here as well. Klingen's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Henderson passes to Grant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, I think Grant doubles down when the defense gets close. He wants to get the whistle.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Jeremy Grant, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Portland. And the second free throw, good. Now Jones. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Jones. Screen by Şengün. A second chance effort. And Klingen pulls it down. TrailBlazers trail by 3. Henderson outside. Grant for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Grant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the scouting report will tell you that's where Grant is often most effective, shooting off the catch.
Offside Banks. Outside Green from past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got 21 in the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Pass to Klingen. Grant with the ball.